Hi guys, welcome back, and here's my weekly hobby update. Before we get into that though, I hope you like the new intro. I've decided to spruce it up a little bit. Never done anything like it before, so that was quite a bit of fun. That was done last night. Also, what was on yesterday was Games Workshop's previews. I hope you guys managed to catch it. If you didn't, go over to the Warhammer community page. You can find everything there. Some absolutely brilliant stuff. Some particular highlights for myself was the Warhammer Underworlds Vampire set. I don't play Underworlds. I don't really intend to anytime soon, especially with lockdown. But gosh, I really like those models. The vampires looked amazing. So there's a good chance I'll be picking them up at some point to, if not just to paint and have in my cabinet. Also, the Warhammer Quest, again, a game I've never played, but I have wanted to play that for quite a while, ever since I first got into the hobby, but never had the opportunity. It looks absolutely brilliant. I really, really like the gothic theme they're going for, gothic horror, and I've been looking to paint something in a grimdark style for quite a while, and that Gravedigger is looking prime choice for a test subject. And if that happens to lead on to a new Gravelord's army, well, leads on to a new Gravelord's army. But for the moment, we have the Hedonites. So, what have we managed to get done this week? Quite a lot. We've managed to get all the black done on all of the miniatures now. That I'm quite pleased. I'm going to need to go back and highlight up some of the larger areas of black, like the whips. And if any of the corsets are looking a little flat, then I'll go back and do those. But to be perfectly honest, I'm fairly happy with my tabletop standard Demonettes. After that's done, we've managed to do all the hair and tassels on absolutely everything. So that includes the plume on our little unit leader here. And all the crew and all the claws have been done now. I've gone in and done all the little horns on and knobbly bits on the claws. So that's quite a lot of work I've managed to get done. I've done a lot of this yesterday because I managed to get a good 14.5 hours painting in. So that was quite a marathon, but needs must. So the Demonettes are going to be worked on today. And they're going to have all their metal work done. This one's got a bit more. It's got the hair bobble, whatever you want to call it, and the little pendant on their choker. So that's going to get worked on. Also, a lot of them have got like little hoops, like on this one's hip. There. That need doing. So that's going to be today's little project, along with the rest of the crew members for the chariot. So that'll need all the metalworks doing. These have a fair bit more. So you've got them here, like jewellery. They've got headbands, and also have these big like braces over the claws. So they're all going to get done. Oh, just knock everything over. The Seekers are pretty much at the exact same stage as the Demonettes, so they're going to get done as well. All the metals. Again, this shouldn't take too long at all, probably a couple of hours, because I've also got to do the hooks on the Hellstriders as well. But most of the metal has been done on these. Got the silver up to a nice little standard. So what I'm going to do with these guys, I think, is go in with some targeted oil wash, just blackline some of the detailing on the flat panels, make sure it's all black lined, and that should help it to pop a little. And because it's oil paint, will be very quick. And that's where these little tea light holders that I showed on my Facebook page, check it out if you haven't, Wolven Studios. That is where these come into handy. These are dirt cheap. I think there was something like £9 for 24 of them, for whatever use I'd have 24 of. Uber easy to clean. Really nice for making mixes and whatnot. And I'm going to be using these to make more oil washes and keep some white spirits in. So that'll make doing the large areas of metal on these really easy. Just go into all the details, one little drop, and because of the capillary action of the oil paint, it wants to seep in there. So I think I'm going to mix myself up a blacky green, maybe purple, we'll see, just to fit with the rest of the army, but I'm thinking it's going to be green, greeny black. Drop that into all the recesses, so that should be pretty nice. After that, we've then got to do the black lining with panel washing, pin washing, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, wrong one. With the Games Workshop's purple shade, or violet shade. So that is going to be dropped into all the recesses of all of the demons to make sure all the separate sections are all popping out and looking nice. I've then got to go and do the eyes on all of the demons as well, and that'll be done, as mentioned before, with FW acrylic ink Payne's Grey. I'll mix that with some flow improver, and I'll just keep dropping it into the eye, and that'll cause like a milky cataract style, unnatural looking eye, and that's what I'm going for them. The steeds can then be worked on after that. Oh, the gold needs to be done on the Hellstriders as well, Hellseekers, as well as the banner. But that'll be done last, because I want to do a bit of airbrushing with that. So then, once that's done, we pop our little friend off here. We're on to the steeds. Now, these haven't been fully primed, so they'll get primed in Vallejo grey. Then it will be Zenith white with some FW white ink. And then I'll go over it with the same glaze wash of purple that I did on the Demonette's skin. So the Violet wash from Games Workshop, Flow Improver, and Contrast Medium. Not Contrast Medium, Glaze Medium from Vallejo. That'll be done. That'll turn it very pink and hopefully pull in some of the recesses, like up the neck and everything. And then I'll go back over it and just dust over it with white ink from my airbrush Zenith on. And that'll give it a nice little look. All the horns, claws and straps and the saddle will all be done in black. And then all of the mane and the tongue and the webs that are on the back of some of them will all be done in the contrast Magos purple to make it again look really pink and fit in with the hair that's been done on all of the demons so far. The eyes will be done with the same Payne's Grey as the Demonettes, and then it will be on to basing. And bases are going to be done same time as the Demonettes, because I don't see the point of doing them separately. And that'll be Stonewall Grey from Vallejo. See, I need to neaten up all the overhanging base material, but that's easy to do with the scalpel. So that'll be done with Stonewall Grey from Vallejo's Game Air line, and then once that's dry, I'll be dropping a Drakenhof Nightshade over the base from Games Workshop. Nice little dark blue colour. And then it'll be dry brushed white and have some turquoise alien grass stuck on there, just to give it a bit of volume. And that should pretty much bring it in line with the rest of these and the end product. I do quite like that grass. Yeah guys, so a bit of work cut out for me this week. That's this week's hobby progress done. Hope you like the new intro, and if you've got any thoughts or you want to share anything, please drop a comment on here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate it. It really helps the channel. And if you want to show off some of your work, pop over to our Facebook page, Wolfen Studios, on easy search on Facebook. show us what you've been working on, or let us know any upcoming projects you've got that you're planning for. Let us know. Catch you next week, guys. Bye.